YouTube, this is Lisa Joya. Of course you know who I am. Thought I do another video log, kind of. Okay, I did 2 video logs yesterday, you know what I mean, over my sexual orientation, you know, part 1. And then part 2 was, you know, how I am in a relationship. Well, or when I am in a relationship. I'll get a title. I'm not looking at it right now. Well, pre-log, I mean after-log, I'll get my shit together this morning. It's fucking early. This is 3. This is like the after, you know, story, you know. Okay, that led up to 1, 2, and 3. Okay, at this present moment, I'm being penalized for being faithful. Penalized. You'd figure, you know, that the significant other would be, you know, fucking happy, you know what I mean, that I'm faithful like this. Okay, let me back up. Rewind. Okay. Rewind, back up. Okay. I was having a pleasant conversation with my significant other. And I thought I muted my mic on Skype. And I received a phone call. And someone called me up, you know, asking me out. And I told the person I'm faithful to my fiance. I love my fiance, you know what I mean? And I had no idea my mic was still on. Well, I got back into talking to my fiance, and he says, I can hear you. And he was yelling and screaming at me, like pissed off, yelling at me. Well, upon talking to a few of my friends who know how I am, they know I have this like tunnel vision thing, you know what I mean? They're like, what's his problem? I'm like, he should be like up and down, you know, jumping up and down for joy and calling me baby and telling me he loves me and like, oh my God, you know, being so fucking happy that I'm being faithful, and he happened to hear me being faithful. But no, I'm being penalized for being faithful. What the fuck is wrong with being faithful? So, I mean, I feel if I'm going to be penalized for being faithful, you know what I mean, then what's the point of having a relationship at all? I mean, I'm not saying I'm breaking up with anybody or anything like that, but I'm just posing a question, you know what I mean? A couple of my friends say that, you know, if a person isn't going to be happy with you being faithful to them, then maybe they themselves are not being faithful to you. It doesn't make sense, their reasoning, but I mean, it could pose a valid point. I'm just not thinking straight. But I'm being penalized for being faithful. Wouldn't you want a faithful partner, a faithful, loyal, devoted partner that no matter who calls him or her on the phone, them saying that they love you and only you and devoted to you and only you and wants to marry you and only you and is faithful to you and only you? You'd be like jumping up and down for joy if you accidentally overheard that, instead of yelling and screaming at your partner. So, the fuck? I'm trying to do a video log, birds. You have something to say about it? What do you have to say about it? Welcome to my day. Okay. I guess God's had his way of trying to cheer me up, right? Basically, you should not have to penalize somebody for being faithful to you. If you accidentally overhear your loved one telling another man or a woman they love you and they're only for you, devoted to you, only think of you, only want to marry you, you should be like, fuck yes! Yes! Like this in your fucking chair, instead of yelling and screaming at the other person. No one wants to hear that. No one in any type of relationship wants to hear their significant other screaming at them for being faithful. I mean, the negative face, you know what I mean? The negative screaming. So, I mean, someone needs to get the fuck up and get his or her priorities right. You know what I mean? Because if I was, okay, if I overheard my significant other, you know, that person being faithful to me, I would be like, okay, what the fuck is he talking to this person for? But at the same time, I'd be like, yes, he loves me. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, bitch, take that, bitch. He loves me, bitch, not you, bitch. Yes. But no, he's not like that. So it's just like, what's the point of being in a relationship if you can't be faithful? Or what's the point of being in a relationship if the other person isn't happy you're faithful to them? Go fucking figure. Needs to be bitch slapped. I mean, and you would go figure and think that there's so many people breaking up over infidelity, over being unfaithful, and you're thinking you're like all these people, you know, just, you know, sticking their dicks in the pussies and other people's dicks and pussies that don't need to belong there. What, you know what I mean? You think people break up over infidelity. You think someone would be very happy that you're very faithful. See, I've never cheated on anybody in my life. I've been cheated on. I know what the fuck that feels like. I know how hurtful it is. And I know, like, I would not want to make anybody else feel the way I felt before. So you'd figure that if your significant other, if you overhear your significant other on the phone or anyways telling somebody, and you're not even supposed to listen to it, that they love you, they're faithful to you, and devoted to you, take that person, marry them, and run. Literally, take that person and run. Marry that person the next second you get. Because you won't find too many faithful people out here in this world who are devoted to you, who love you, who don't give a shit if they have an engagement ring on their finger or not, because the engagement ring is invisible inside their heart. Or the commitment ring. Or the commitment. Because love is action. See, if I can't freely tell people I'm taken, and my partner can't handle that, I'm telling other people that I'm faithful and I'm taken by this person, then what good am I? I'm no better than a whore or a slut then. I'm no better than all the other exes that he or she has ever had. And I'm no good than all the other people that's ever cheated on me. But no, I'm devoted to one person and only one person, and you know, if I can't be faithful and have that person even accidentally like he did, overhear me tell another man, I love my fiancé, I'm not leaving my fiancé for you or nobody, that I'm devoted to my fiancé, and the answer is no, 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 fuck, I said no. How many times do I have to say no before you fucking get it through your fucking dumbass mind? But if your partner, he or she isn't happy, you're telling other people that you're faithful and devoted to that person that you're with, that they're not happy with it. Something is fucking wrong with that person. They need to take a check inside their mind and understand why the fuck they would get pissed off about you being faithful to them. Sometimes it makes me think that that person is unfaithful themselves, and they have a fucking guilty conscience And I pray to God I'm fucking wrong. Because you know the last video. So yeah, you know, this whole thing has been bothering me for a few days. If you really want to know, it's been bothering me for a few days where I don't want to be on my normal Facebook. I'm not even using my normal Skype accounts. I'm not using my normal IMVU accounts anymore because of this individual. And I used to connect with this person on video game platforms and Skype and IMVU, you know what I mean, and stuff. And I don't even feel like talking at this present moment because I'm afraid I'm going to say something that will snap me. Maybe snap my temper in half. And I'll say shit I'll regret later. So I'm just holding myself back as much as possible. And you're probably thinking, damn, you're doing a video and you're holding yourself back? Yeah, I'm doing a video and this is really me holding myself back because if you know how if you know me from back in the day, you'll know how I really was. I used to just go right fucking at you. Oh, bitch. How many fights I got into? How many fights I got into? Of course, I won every single one of them. But who damages who in the end, in the long run, is that I ended up hurting myself. So I'm not hurting myself this time emotionally by allowing myself to be how I used to be. But this, it makes me feel like it's so wrong to be faithful. And it's not wrong to be faithful and devoted and loving and only to one person. Only one person. This is turning into a rant, I tell you. Fucking hate that I can't be faithful and not get in trouble for being faithful. It's like I'm getting in trouble for being faithful. What the fuck is wrong with being faithful? What the fuck is wrong with people accidentally overhearing you telling that another man that you're faithful to them? Nothing is wrong with that. And you should never yell at your guy or your girl if you happen to overhear them saying, I love my partner. I love not this person. I want my partner. I don't love you. They're talking to somebody on the phone and, you know, you accidentally overhear them or you're in the background or something and you accidentally hear, you know, you guys, person went to a different room to tell this person off so they wouldn't fucking upset you. So I thought I muted my mic so I wouldn't upset him. And I know shit like that does. And I was trying to be sensitive to him. But no, if you're going into another room, closing the door and saying, no girl, I'm faithful to my woman. I love my woman. You'll never be like my woman. You'll never be like this. You'll never be like that. Well, I was like this to the person on the phone. No one is like my fiance. I love my fiance. He's sexy. He's hot. He's fucking amazing. You know what I mean? And I pretty much told the person he can never be like my fiance. What is fucking wrong with me saying that? You think I'm that.